Hello everyone, welcome back to Train Simulator Pro USA Season 5, Episode 1. I took a short little break from recording this series just to focus on some stuff at home and to also get us some more rail fanning videos out there. But a lot has changed since we've last been together, everyone. Give me my 500 coins. Fine. First off, let's start with the trains. The GP7s are no longer in use anymore, except for short local trains, like this one today. Instead, I have now gotten 4 RC44 units for the Washington and Western Railroad, which now hauls super long distance trains. I also have expanded my rail car fleet some more. I got some new cars, some old ones, cars that have yet to be done, the coil cars, gondolas, and superliner. And these are yet to come, with the grain hoppers, the wire car, the bulkhead flat car, the sunroof superliner, and the metal flat car. But anyways, guys, this mission, we're starting off with a local, so going to use GP7s because they are now for local use only and for yard switching only. And speaking of trains, I hear one going through Lowville right now. That should be loud enough. But once the video comes out, it's obviously going to be a little more louder. If I need to do anything with the audio settings, please let me know down in the comments. No. Not this. Here. Don't go into the light, everyone. And we got another train passing us. It's another Washington and Western local. Only difference is this one's bound for Tacoma. Moving some coal hoppers loaded with coal. That was almost disastrous. My only concern is that hill with Tacoma that goes up to the station. I'm kind of worried that the GP7s might not have enough horsepower. But we'll wait and see. Come on, girl, you can do it. Add a train. Descend down a little grade, and we get a lot of speed. Probably the fastest that the GP7s will ever go again. Probably no more than 40 miles an hour. Since they can hardly pull long trains, long heavy trains in these trays, and they're only used on local or yard jobs. For those of you who are wondering what the inside of the GP7 looks like, here you go. Nothing too interesting. Got a grain train. I don't know why it's going so slow, probably because of my long super train. But anyways, this grain train is bound for Seattle. For those of you that really don't know, Seattle is one of the bigger train yards on the Washington and Western Railroad. And I think the second biggest, or the most biggest one is Wanachia train yard, which is, I'll show you guys, which is basically paralleling this route. Let me zoom in. Here's like Wanachia train yard. That's like the entire yard, like 5 tracks. And then Seattle, that's Seattle Station right there, just right by where the star is. And then here's Seattle. So I think Seattle might be the biggest on the Washington and Western. And this is obviously the oil terminal in Tacoma. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that I unlocked some scrap yards too. But this may be like the second biggest Vancouver cow. Don't ask me about the names because I didn't make the game. But yeah, it's nice to be back on the Washington and Western Railroad. I have really missed recording this series. We got another train coming, and it's a tanker train. No, it looks like to be a coal train. Oh well. This is a new thing that they added with tunnels. That you can actually now see your train in a tunnel instead of just like immediately teleporting back to the cab, which would normally happen. These are the fastest that these GP7 will probably ever go again. Here's a tanker train. I think the other one was a coal train, but this one's definitely a tanker bound for Tacoma Oil Terminal. And I think that empty coal train is probably bound for the Olympian Power Plant. As these come screeching to 20 miles an hour. Well, these GP7s are going to have a lot of work to do in the Olympia train yard. Technically, this track is classified, so I'm currently on as part of the train yard, but it's also technically classified as a main line too. So that's kind of like why there's the what are they called, switches there. So in case like there are cars, like say these coal hoppers here, they can bypass them and then get back over to their track after they pass through the yard. But the coal hoppers, they're going to be going on the far track closest to the road, and the wood train is going to be split on these two tracks right here, but not on the main. Main/yard track. We'll get back up to 20 miles an hour. Disconnect. I have dearly missed this game. Let's see, is there a quick one? Train yard, Beijing power plant. We'll do a passenger mission. Oh wait, what's this? An achievement, you say? Lame. So yeah, they also did an achievement thing, which is brand new, I'm assuming. But yeah. I still have no idea what these assistants are, or this free ride is. Maybe these are for like future updates or something. I have no clue what they are. Anyways, let's get to this passenger mission. This is an ex-Via Rail P40-2 locomotive, and I'll show you all what the inside looks like. It has the same horn as the RC-44s. That's what the Washington West put it on as. But as you can tell, very detailed. Has a phone. Even got mirrors on it that point up to the side. Wipers, which are very cool. The one problem that I do have a little bit with it is the braking system. Because it's only the main brakes. There's no like independent or brakes to slow down the train before I reach the destination. Open the doors to let people on. Now the people in the cars can choose whatever car they want to sit in, whether it be the double decker or the single deck cars. It's really up to them. As we now head for Kenwick train yard. We actually do have a passenger yard. Whenever we're not currently using a train yard, that's where we store all of our passenger cars slash passenger locomotives. Like I'll show you on the map. When we're not using our passenger equipment, they get stored here in Kenwick. Some do. As you well, some get stored here in Kenwick, but most of the time they're stored up in Aberdeen. Because right here's the freight yard just past that yellow dot. And then after the yellow dot, right where the box and people symbol is, that's where the passenger cars go. And engines. And sometimes, but very rarely, they get stored in like the other train yards. Let's get this train up to speed. Of course. So this is, like I said, this is an X Via Rail number 1915, and behind it, all the way at the rear, is an X Amtrak F59 PH9. PH9, yes, PHI number 450. And hello, food train. That's Kenwick Food Factory, and which we bought off of Amtrak to now work on the Washington and Western Railroad. And that's the Utah and Arizona locomotive that we're passing, one that we interchange at Vancouver with. They have trackage right on our track to go to Kenwood train yard because they have a customer there. But we have been talking about potentially merging with or buying off the Utah and Arizona, and then they become part of us. But I think for now, we're just going to stay our two separate railroads. Because obviously, we're a class 3 railroad, but they're a class 2 railroad that we interchange with. So We might just keep it like that. Another XV array hauling the passenger train to Beijing, terminating at Vancouver, gonna turn around at Vancouver and travel back. And that train's destination isn't Kenwick, it's all the way at Wanachia, where it's gonna rest for a while. Got another freight train coming at us. Probably leaving. Yep, leaving. Going towards Beijing Wood Factory. Slow down for that 65. An Amtrak Charger unit. I'm not a huge fan of the Charger units, to be honest. There's another Via Rail unit. Both of those express trains, look how fast they're going. Now just entering Kenwick. I want to apologize for the brake screeching if you're wearing headphones, but there's unfortunately nothing I can do about that. But like I said, if there is something that I can do post-production or pre-recording, let me know down in the comment section of this video if I need to do something with the audio of the game. And yeah, just please let me know. drop everyone off here. We're going to pull into over there. To have a little bit of, so that way the passenger train can shut down, and then freight trains can start running again. Well, I can start running freight trains again. Okay, says me. There's everyone going. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Train Simulator Pro USA Season 5, Episode 1. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one, and goodbye.